tó ọpẹ́ ní fún Olódùmarè máa jí sí mọ́lẹ̀ àlàyé lẹ́nìí ọba àjíkí ọba àjígẹ̀ ọba fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́rẹ́ ọba àdúrà pé agbẹnimọ́dẹ̀yìn àfúnimọ́ṣẹ̀rẹ̀gún ọba lógunlọ́lá ní ìlẹ́yẹ gbogbo àti gbàrà àdúgbò àgbègbè tí fi yọmọ ẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀fẹ̀ ìbà ọkùnrin ìbà obìnrin ìbà ọmọdé ìbà àgbàlagbà ìbà kíní ọkùnrin tó doríkodò tí òró tó ìbà ìyámọ̀pó tó doríkodò tí ó ṣẹ̀jẹ̀ ìbà kásọlérímọ̀rẹ̀rù obìnrin bàmbàm tán yanyan ìbà yín o ẹjọ́jú wa ṣe ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá o ẹ má jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dàrú láàlú ògiri òkò dọwọ́ rẹ o èṣù láàlú abáńbá ọ̀fẹ́ bàtà kù jó bàmbàm ilẹ̀ ọ̀gẹ́rẹ́ dọwọ́ rẹ alápò kàtó dalápò orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ló bá júbà ilẹ̀ ó lanu ilẹ̀ àṣìbà rẹ lónìí mọ́jà ṣe ọ́tẹ̀ mọ́jà tójú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ mọ́jà gun ayé ogun alẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́jà jẹ sọ́fìn àwọn àgbàlagbà ẹni tá a ṣẹ̀ tá a bẹ̀ tí ò ní gbà Elédùmarè ó dọwọ́ rẹ lónìí mọ́jà bá a dá papọ̀ lórí ìkànnì yìí àlàáfíà tó péye àìkú baálé ọ̀rọ̀ ní ọjọ́ máa tó gbogbo wa lọ́wọ́ àtẹ̀mẹ́gógún àti rírí náà pẹ̀lú rọrùn kọ́lọ́ ṣe fún wa lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ lórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ̀yin ènìyàn mi ẹ̀kọ́ àtótónu akú bílù ti rí káàkiri akú àrètí gbọ́ gbogbo gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa ni wọ́n ní tí ẹ bá wo dódò ọ̀fọ̀n yóò jẹ́ kí yóò ọ̀rá dé egun Yorùbá yẹn ó lọ tá a bá wo dódò ọ̀fọ̀n á ọ̀rá dé egun làbàbá wa máa wí látijọ́ ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí Yorùbá láìtì bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ pé tá a bá wo dódò ọ̀fọ̀n á ọ̀rá débi egun níbi ní wọ́n ṣọ́ọ̀tì sí á ọ̀rá dé egun kí ló fa Yorùbá yìí tá a fi mú wa ni pé tẹ́ bá wo bí nǹkan ti rí lẹ́jọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ó fẹ́ lè jẹ́ kéèyàn ó sì wí mo rí i pé lánàá àwọn bàbá wa kan láti Germany wọ́n ṣàpè mí ní àbáṣà tó bá mọ̀ pé mo fẹ́ travel lọ sí lóyìnbó mọ́ lọ India o kí ni wà lọ India ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo bí nǹkan ti rí yóò sú yàn wàhálà yóò sú yàn mọ̀nyàn panáta yẹn jẹ́ ó sú everybody ibì kan wà tá a wà lánàá tá a ti ń jókòó tá a ń sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń ya x-ray bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí kò síbi tí ò ti gbà sú everybody because a kàn wá wo ni pé okay kí láǹfààní pa wà lóde láti enjoy láti 1960 kó mọ̀ wá sẹ́ni kankan tó wọ́n mẹ́yẹn tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tó dáa aráàlú wa gbádùn rí kò sí lẹ́yìn nǹkan táwọ́lọ́wọ́ ṣe pé Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ní South West kò tí ì síbi tó ọmọ ìlú ti gbádùn ìjọba rí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pín kí ló kọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa fáwọn èèyàn scholarship lẹ́nìí wọ́n wà tó gba owó scholarship àwọn gbèrè tó lọ́n fi ń kọ́lé àwọn Haúsá kan sọ̀rọ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ó láwọn nìkan làwọn ń lówó scholarship judiciously pé most àwọn ọmọ àwọn tó lọ sí abroad lọ kàwé pé owó scholarship ti federal government ń fáwọn lọ́dọọdún ni ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ti Yorùbá pé ọmọ Yorùbá mélòó lè lọ lóyìnbó lọ kàwé tó jẹ́ scholarship báyìí wọ́n ti kó jẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ́yìn àlẹ́ni ní musa kéèyàn mú kíkan wọ́n ti kó jẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ níjọba bàbá Tinubu àti rí àǹfààní kankan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe gbígbà Buhari bá ara àǹfààní díẹ̀díẹ̀ kò sí kankan wọ́n tẹ̀ wá mú wọn dú gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n fọ́ papọ̀ kò lójútùú ẹ wo títí ta ni mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ náà àwọn Ìgbò gbà táwọn Ìgbò sọ̀rọ̀ scholarship wọn ni wọn Ìgbò scholarship Kini transport yẹn fún scholarship lọ́dọ̀ wọn lẹ́yìn kan gbowó kan náà àwọn Yorùbá tẹ̀ ṣe látẹ̀yìnwá gbà tó yára rí mọ́ tí kì í bá ṣe Awólọ́wọ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn fi ti gbọ́ kó ṣẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ rí torí ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó mọ ọdún gbogbo ìyá mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó kù pé káwọn lè ti mọ̀ ńgbà náà káwọn bàbá àwọn mọ̀ ní kájí Awólọ́wọ̀ rú bẹ́ẹ̀ kò bá ti set standard fún Nàìjíríà tá a bá máa follow lẹ́nìí ṣe ẹ̀rẹ́yìn yòókù ìranù ní gbogbo lẹ́yìn tí bàbá Tinubu ṣe afẹ́ force economy láti wọ́ọ̀kì irọ́ ní gbogbo irọ́ báwo ni ó ṣe máa plan economic kó grow tó ní plan stomach infrastructure àwọn èèyàn náà mọ́ wá plan báwọn èèyàn ó ṣe jẹun plan báwọn èèyàn ó ṣe survive plan lórí security definitely irọ́ lẹ́ ń pa fún wa definitely irọ́ lẹ́ ń pa ẹni tó bá lọ fẹ́ stabilize economy tí ò bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa security insecurity ènìyàn ń parọ́ ni torí kí ló fẹ́ stabilize the economy. Kí ni nǹkan náà tó fẹ́ stabilize the economy nígbà tí insecurity jọba tó yẹ pé gbogbo the whole region tó wà lẹ́yìn ní Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n ti ransack àwọn people tí operate kí wà lẹ́kọ́nọ́mì tẹ́ ń plan tẹ́ ń lọ tẹ́ ń bọ̀ definitely irọ́ lẹ́ ń pa fún wa irọ́ funfun òfútù fẹ́ tẹ̀ àṣà tí ò ní kẹ́hún irọ́ lẹ́ ń pa. Ordinary security you cannot provide for your citizen ordinary security the politics mo sọ fún yín mo ní òṣèlú tẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo ìgbà tẹ̀ ń tì bọ́ gbogbo nǹkan ni ó ba ìjọba yín jẹ́ ṣé ò bá bàjẹ́ gbogbo ayé ti rí di ìjọba yín ayé rí di ìjọba yín wọn á rí dáadáa clearly wípé ẹ̀ lẹ́ plan kankan fún Nàìjíríà. Ayé rí pé ẹ̀ ní plan fún wa pé ẹ̀ kàn fi wá rúgbẹ́ lọ ní ìjọ kan yóò débi kan àwọn ẹ̀yin ló gbéjọba títí yín lẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ò bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ torí ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ní Yorùbá ṣe ń dìmáàdì gbogbo nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín lẹ̀ ṣe dá Yorùbá lóhùn ẹ̀ kàn fẹ́ ní rẹ́kọ̀dù pé ẹ̀yin náà di pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì Nàìjíríà rí káwọn bá pa yín mọ́tàn ó tán ṣùgbọ́n àwọn aláàgbọ́rọ̀ tó rẹ̀ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ẹni nítorí káwọn bá pa yín mọ́tàn lẹ́ ṣe ń contest sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ kí kẹ́ yí ìwé tí wọ́n ń kọ bọ̀ látẹ̀yìnwá pé kẹ́ yí padà ká má bàa pa yín mọ́tàn rẹ̀ yín fi débẹ̀ mistake tá a ṣe nìyẹn 2027 election war ni o ní Nàìjíríà war ẹ̀yin náà ti rí bóyá rí báyìí pé war ni mo sọ fún yín báyìí ẹ̀rọ péré ni mo lẹ́nu náà bọ́ sáwọn èèyàn létí ni ìwọ́n tó dìbò fún yín gbé bọ́ sáwọn èèyàn létí báyìí tí kò tí mọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ báyìí ó ti ń lọ́bẹ̀ ẹni a bá wí fún ọba jẹ́ ó gbọ́ ẹni a bá sọ fún ọba jẹ́ ó gbà inú mi dùn pé gbogbo ohun tá a sọ pátá gbogbo ẹ̀ lẹ́ fojú rí gbogbo ẹ̀ pápátá ló ṣe déédéé yín ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí arákùnrin yìí sọ tó náà jẹ́ ara àwọn APC kẹ́ wo bó náà ṣe fẹ̀hónú hàn lórí àwọn kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ ìṣèjọba yín.
lórí bútẹ́ ṣe you no be say the truth ọlọ́ọ̀báyé yín jẹ́ ni APC government for this country na shit why you go buy cement cost why you go buy rice 70,000 ṣé ẹ mọ ìyàwó ilé tán bá sùn nítorí oúnjẹ kán bá fi lé lóúnjẹ jẹ kán mọ bá fi lé lóúnjẹ jẹ ìwọ tó bá fi lè sọ̀rọ̀ against fídíò yìí ọlọ́ọ̀báyé rẹ jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tó bá ní ní ikú oró lẹ́kù we are suffer ọlákọ́wà ní láti lè sọ̀rọ̀ àwa ń jẹun ebi ò pa wá láti lè sọ̀rọ̀ people are suffer a lot of people are suffer ayé yóò ní dáa ebi pa àwọn èèyàn ibẹ̀ làwọn senator they are doing meeting senator wan buy car for 160 million for what 160 million because the road no good they wan buy car who dey do road no be senator dey do road we are going to enter street we are going to block everywhere Nigeria dey suffer na APC we do. We fought for APC, we campaign for APC, but we are suffer. Anything you want to talk am. Now Almighty God, Almighty Allah will punish all of you. Inshallah. We are suffer. People are suffering. Regardless of the party, people cannot do anything for this country. Now suffering they won't kill us. Wetin happen? Each of you, because of politics, I know that you comment or you talk about this video. Anybody of you will talk bad about this video. Iku orun ọmọ yóò kú. Inshallah. Gbogbo ọmọ yóò ṣòfò ni. Inshallah. Kí ló dé? Our parents will suffer. All our parents are suffering. Food are cost. Everything are cost for this country. My God will punish you guys. What did happen? We are going to enter street. If you want to kill anybody, anything you want to do for country, kill us. Somebody are killing.
Kẹ́ wá mọ̀ wò ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gbọ́ lẹ́nu máa yẹn ara àwọn tó jọjọ ṣe APC ń gbà yẹn nìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ káwọn náà lára ṣẹ́rí tó náà sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ìyẹn jẹ́ ní ìkejì bẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ní àwọn agbésùmọ̀mí ẹ wo nǹkan tí Arise TV tí wọ́n discuss lára Arise TV ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ o ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ gidi gan wọ́n wá fi compare ọ̀rọ̀ tí Adamu Oshiomhole ti sọ nípa àwọn China nígbà yẹn tó lọ bá Buhari tó lọ hand over letter fún pé kó pe jẹ́lá kan kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí Buhari fi gún lágídí kẹ́lẹ́ mọ́ ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ ìgbésùmọ̀mí tó jinlẹ̀ dé lára àwọn mọ́là níbi tó jinlẹ̀ dé tẹ́ bá gbọ́ bẹ̀yẹn tán màá wá fún yín ní fídíò kan níbi táwọn kan ti ṣe analysis lórí pé tá a bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ pín Nàìjíríà sí mẹ́fà wọ́n propose bá a ṣe fẹ́ pín Nàìjíríà sí mẹ́fà màá jẹ́ kẹ́ wo bẹ̀yẹn náà kẹ́ wá wo àwọn nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ti gbìmọ̀ràn rẹ̀ l'underground.
New Nigeria 6-country restructure. Nigeria is a great nation with great people, but Nigeria is not working the way it should, because power is too concentrated at the center. So this is a new idea for a better and peaceful Nigeria. Nigeria should remain one country before the world, but inside Nigeria, the 6 geopolitical zones should become internal countries with full internal autonomy and self-development power. Not breakup. Not separation. But internal sovereignty inside one Nigeria. The South-South can become Niger Delta country with capital in Port Harcourt. The Southeast can become Biafra country with capital in Enugu. The Southwest can become Ojoola country with capital in Ibadan or Lagos. The Northwest can become Arawa country with capital in Kano or Kaduna. The Northeast can become Gongola country with capital in Bauchi. The North Central can become Middle Belt country with capital in Jos or Abuja. Each of these countries will have their own central government, their own constitution, their own House of Assembly, their own internal policing, their own resource control, their own sports competitions, and can create new states and LGAs the way they want. But they will still remain under one Nigeria internationally. The world will still know Nigeria as one country. The federal government will only handle what is truly national. Foreign affairs, defense, currency, immigration, passport, national identity, and protecting the unity of Nigeria. No federal laws interfering with regional development. No over-centralized ministries wasting resources. Each country grows at their own speed, with their own vision, but contributes a yearly quota to the federal government to keep Nigeria united. This structure will reduce ethnic tension, end resource injustice, reduce cost of governance, and promote healthy development competition. Nigeria needs a system that gives everybody fairness, respect, and balance. This is not breakup. This is restructuring for justice, peace, unity, and development. This is the new Nigeria model. This is similar to United Kingdom system, England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, but the world knows one UK. United Arab Emirates model, 7 Emirates but 1 UAE. USA states but more powerful autonomy.
Meanwhile, in the wake of China's disapproval of Trump's threat of military action in Nigeria as part of, efforts to protect Christians from persecution, a 2023 report by British newspaper The Times alleged that Chinese nationals in Nigeria's mining sector are funding terrorist groups to secure access to the country's mineral reserves. The exclusive investigation, which has resurfaced online, suggests that through bribes and illegal transactions, Beijing could be indirectly funding terror in Nigeria. Well, according to research from SBM Intelligence, a Lagos-based analytical group, Chinese companies operating in conflict zones have been striking security deals with insurgents. The report revealed videos of militant leaders boasting that Chinese workers must pay them rent to operate in their territories, particularly in Zamfara and other northwestern states. Some Chinese nationals working informally as miners serve as runners for militant groups and control gold mining operations across remote areas. The report noted that Chinese contractors often smuggle minerals out illegally, with several arrests recorded, including 27 miners in Osun State in 2020 and a Chinese citizen jailed for 5 years in October for processing 25 tons of lithium-containing minerals. Well, this investigative report adds another complex international dimension to Nigeria's security crisis. The report highlights the menace of resource exploitation, raising questions about which foreign actors are truly destabilizing Nigeria and why. Senator Adams Oshiomhole also accused China of stealing Nigeria's resources and arming bandits and terrorist groups to protect their illegal mining sites. The former Edo State governor made the allegations in January this year. Let's take a look.
Involved in this illegal mining, they use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms. They use choppers to come and cut away the gold. And they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what subsequently happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on.
All right, Ayo Adams Oshiomhole's statement highlights what many see as hypocrisy in China's position on Nigeria's security crisis. While Beijing has criticized Trump's intervention threats, allegations suggest Chinese mining operations may be directly contributing to the violence by funding and arming the very groups terrorizing Nigerian communities. Ayo, we've seen these reports.
So there's so many dimensions to this story, and it ties in with all that we have discussed earlier today. Number one is that yesterday we had said to be cautious about praising China's speaking up for Nigeria against the Trump's announcement and designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. At the end of the day, as has been mentioned, no one has the interest of Nigeria, or no country is altruistic in their interventions or diplomatic conversations with the nation. It's always country first. If only Nigeria too, in playing in this table, can put country first. I say this because, OJ, it's not for a lack of intelligence or a lack of information, because we have had a number of people come out to make very significant claims like this, as the Senator Adams Oshiomhole had made on the floor of the Senate. Number one, we had a list released from Dubai around the financiers of banditry. We've had Nasir El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, give explosive interviews around the people who are funding or enabling banditry and territory. We've had a number of people, high-ranking people, come out to tell us who and who. But I said it and I continue to say it. It is a will to deal with these people. Yes. And so while we're congratulating the DSS for what they've done, when I was looking, I was like, but these are the small fries. Deal with the big fries, the ones that are actually behind it, the ones that are funding it. We love it, that they're coming to come and say the people that are doing the legwork. But let us go after the ones that are enabling it, because if you deal with these ones, as long as the enablers are still there, we will have an uproot of others who are willing to do the legwork, as long as money is there. Finally, at the end of this note, the former CDS has said that every time they apprehended terrorists, they found foreign currencies with them. Who are the people funding them? Exactly. There's foreign intervention or interference. Why are we not talking about that? So let's celebrate all these things, but we know the real issues. Until we tackle the real issues and have the political will to cut off the head of the big wigs, we're not going anywhere. So let us be very honest about this.
We don't have leaders that think of the interests of Nigeria. Pure and simple.
The
Chinese just the interest of their own pockets.
They do.
They cannot
at this point, when you see reports
Nigeria to our nation without complicity by people on ground.
On ground. That's just it. We don't have leaders that love our country.
When you see reports like this, this is what it is. It's evident that these are the issues. But at the end of the day, we must tackle insecurity. We must tackle the people that are killing Nigerians. Before we take our mouse story, let me take this one. Meanwhile, former Niger Delta militant leader Asari Dokubo has issued a stark warning to Trump against any military intervention in Nigeria. Well, in a viral Facebook video, Dokubo delivered a defiant message warning that if the U.S. comes to Nigeria, they will all die, adding that Nigeria will become their graveyard. Let's take a look.
Then come. Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die. This lunatic. He wants to annex Canada. He wants Iceland. He wants to kill the president of Venezuela. He wants to kill the supreme leader of Iran. He wants to finish up Yemen. This sick lunatic. And that's why when they talk about America, is a sick country. A country of mad people. Insane people. And that's why they can elect a mad, insane idiot, a lunatic. Let them come down. Maybe they'll fly in the air. They will come down. When they come down, whether they will live here.
All right, Asari Dokuba, he has a militia.
Asari.
He's threatening the most powerful man in the world with his
and he has not been able to stop his foot on insecurity.
Yes.
And he's catching trips.
Yes.
We think it's a joking matter.
It's not a joke.
It's comedy.
Yes.
You know my reaction to what
Tell us.
70-year-old man.
Who's that? He's 70? Is he 70? Is Asari 70? No, he's not up to 70. What does that mean?
Only you don't get the joke.
This is let them take him to the forest.
It's Asari himself that used to say 70-year-old
Oh, I didn't even know that.
No, him. The joke is on him.
Please.
70-year-old man.
So now I want to charge Asari Dokubo. Since he knows that he can defeat, the Trump and all of the military. There is the Sambisa forest. No, you can just take your people to Sambisa forest right now. Make a hero out of yourself. Right now, we are ready for you. We're ready for you, Asari.
Have you seen the video of Asari doing press up?
No, I haven't. But he has a group. He has mercenaries. He has everything.
You see, that's part of the illegality in Nigeria. Who is he that will have a group that will have guns and have weapons? But all of this is to smoothing his way into President Tinubu again. Because they really fought at some point. He really said no, it's not turn by turn at a point.
Yes, absolutely.
This country is a crook. Should people be having guns? Should people like Asari have people or brigade that have guns? You see, that's part of the insecurity we are talking in this country.
How do they have the approval to have the guns and all of that? Well, all right, that's another topic that I thought was important to highlight as well, because we're seeing very many dimensions to the insecurity that we are facing in Nigeria, from mining to religious persecution to kidnapping. All of these insecurity needs to be tackled by the Nigerian government.
Ìdí rẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn wá rí pé ìjọba ìlú yìí ò lè dáa, àmì pé ìlú yìí ò lè nítumọ̀, òun lè rí yẹn. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí Sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Adamu Oshiomhole sọ fún Buhari, ṣé ó ṣe gbèsè lé lórí títí tó fi kú? Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tán ṣe. Wọ́n mọ nǹkan tán ṣe. Because tàbá mọ nǹkan tán ṣe ni, why tí bandit ó mọ̀ wà, Boko Haram wà, ISWAP àbí nǹkan wà, gbogbo wọn wá jókòó sọ́dọ̀ yín, wọ́n wá tàtọ̀dọ̀ yín bọ́ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn míì náà, wọ́n lọ jà wọ́n lógun. Tọ́wọ́ bá bá wọn gómí ó máa jáde, gómí ó máa halẹ̀ wípé ẹ má pa bandit o, ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ pa wọ́n o, ọmọ ìyá àwọn ni wọ́n, ọmọ ìyá wèrè wo lápàyàn. Ìjọba bàbá Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu lè rí Gúnmi nítorí pé Buhari fi ilẹ̀ ó spray Gúnmi, èyí náà wá spray rẹ̀. Ṣó bàjọba yín jẹ́ sí àbí bàjọba yín jẹ́? Ó bàjọba yín jẹ́. Torí ẹ̀ làwa tá a jẹ́ Yorùbá ṣe ń pariwo, ẹ jẹ́ kó oníkálùkù máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Tá a bá sí pẹ̀lú àwọn wèrè mọ́, àwọn òmùrà yìí mójútó gbèsè ayé tiwa, káwọn máa fi báńdíìtì sọlá lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n bọ́ ṣe fi ṣe yẹn. Ẹ gbọ́ propose táwọn yẹn propose lórí geopolitical zone pé ká jẹ́ ká pé wá sí 6 kẹ́lẹ́kùn ò jẹkùn kóníkà kò máa mójútó ìjọba ọ̀dọ̀ wọn bá a ṣe ń ṣe bọ́ láti lẹ̀. Ẹ rí i pé brain everybody ó settle, ṣùgbọ́n èyí tó fẹ́ gbà. Ṣé ẹ ti rí nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn wá propose pé bó ṣe yẹ kó rí? Tọ́lọ́run bá fún wa ní ìjọba rí báyẹn, tọ́lọ́ ní pé kó rí bó ṣe lórí yìí. Ẹ rí i pé ọkàn everybody ó balẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ò bá wà bọ́ sọ́dọ̀ títí kẹ́ máa fòwúrọ̀ yín, kẹ́ máa fi tàfàlà, kẹ́ máa fọ̀sán yín, kẹ́ máa fi jógẹ̀lẹ̀dẹ́, kẹ́ máa falẹ̀ yín, kẹ́ fi pín yẹ̀kẹ́. Kò sáburú mbẹ̀. Kò sáburú mbẹ̀. Àlà ní ọ̀padà fún kó ọlẹ́ hàn. Kí wọ́n rẹ́ndà central yẹn, kí wọ́n rẹ́ndà useless. Ẹni bá lọ fẹ́ lọ central kó mọ̀ kó lọ jókòó síbẹ̀ lọ sùn ni. Kò ní iṣẹ́ kan pàtàkì tó fẹ́ lọ sí mbẹ̀. Ìdí nìyí tá a ṣe ń bẹ̀ yín láti ìjọ ìjọba Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, táwọn èèyàn ní ká ní pé ẹ̀ lérí ṣe, kò sí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe tó wá tán. Àwọn oníṣọ́jú báyìí lọ lórí kan ní ilé nìyí. Ọlọ́run ọba tó ní kápẹ́ ọlá alágbára lórí ohun gbogbo kó mọ̀ wá pẹ̀lú wa títí tá a fi mọ mákọ̀tún ètò míì wá. Èmi ni tí tòótọ́ bàbá àṣà.